If you enjoy this video or find it informative, I would ask you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell beside it. Leave a comment and maybe hit the like button on the video. That just helps this video do a little better, helps this channel grow, and I would love it if you could become a part of the community here by getting involved on a daily basis as I upload videos every day. Thank you very much. Enjoy the video. Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing fine. I certainly was. It's one of those days where I'm looking through the things people have sent me, and I've just had enough of this crap. Really, I've had enough of these people who think because they wear masks religiously that they have a right to treat you, whether you are not wearing a mask out of choice or whether, as we're going to see, you have a medical exemption. They believe the second they see you, they have some sort of bizarre moral right to attack, to spit, to do whatever they want to you. And we've got a couple of clips to go over which just highlights that. One from the United States and one from the Republic of Ireland. This one here, as you can see in the background, we'll play in a second, is from America. Then we have one in Republic of Ireland where a mother and her young daughter were left terrified after a man, bearing in mind the girl wasn't wearing a mask because she had asthma and she could barely breathe. The man didn't care, and he actually goes after the girl's mother, terrifying the girl. It's honestly, what gives you the right to do that to people? I myself will wear a mask in a shop if they ask me to. I do that just out of consideration for them, essentially. I know it's a prickly issue. I know people say, oh well, you need to stand up, etc, etc, but you've got to pick your battles. You know, you can't fight every battle and win every battle. You have to pick your battles. Anyway, let's get into this video. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and share this video around. That's needed now more than ever because YouTube is trying to throttle the reach of independent commentary channels. So if you could like, subscribe and hit that notification button down there. There's a share button. Share it around social media. It only takes a second and it really helps me out. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the first clip, let's watch this. It speaks for itself, but I'll give you my thoughts after.
You're not wearing a mask.
I don't care. I'm not going to wear a mask when I'm outside.
That's not the law. That's not the law.
Good for you. You call whoever you need to call and do whatever you need to do.
Selfish is what it is. Completely irresponsible.
Okay, thank you so much for your input.
Okay.
Now you see he's turned around, he's just had his moment of inspiration. What he is about to do is just so morally superior. Bear in mind, he's just accused a woman who, she's out hiking on her own with a friend. Her and her friend are out hiking on their own in the middle of nowhere. They're not bothering anyone. Who are they a threat to? Okay, regarding the masks and not wearing them. It's my own opinion that if they're 100 miles away from other people, who are they bothering? You chose to get near them, as you're about to do. Now watch and see what this man, bear in mind he's accused them of being, quote, totally irresponsible. Keep that phrase in mind when you watch this.
Done.
Okay, I have COVID.
Hell!
I have COVID. I've been tested positive.
Back here!
You see his hat dropped into his own spit.
Hell!
You okay?
No, you won't be soon.
Hell! Stop it! That is not.
That's arrogant.
That's him laughing, by the way, that Joker laughing, and that's him saying that's completely arrogant. So he's accused them of being irresponsible and arrogant, and then he does this.
Hell!
I have COVID. I've been tested positive.
Hell! Back here! Hell!
You okay?
And that look on his face, it's like he's just did the ultimate moral. He's climaxed. This is the moral climax. He's like, that look on his face, it's like he's had an epiphany. This is it. This is a spiritual awakening. It's like, and as I said, wearing a mask, I will wear a mask. It's like there's a new religion. There's a new religious fervour sweeping the Western world, and it makes people just behave in the most ridiculous manner.
Oh, you won't be soon.
No! Stop it! That is not.
That's arrogant.
You're doing arrogant.
Good grief! You know he's a Biden voter, don't you? You know he is an orange man bad type of guy. I would bet my bottom dollar on that if my country used the dollar. So from the United States to Ireland, this is the one I mentioned in my open. If you watched it, sorry, I know a lot of people say, well, not a lot of people, but a couple of people say in my open I talk too much, but I need to give at least a bit of context, for heaven's sakes, to what the video's about. And on top of that, I do need to do the self-shill. I need to sell myself here. Okay? Like, subscribe, and all the stuff. So, we're in Ireland. And this woman is walking with her daughter. And this man who's wearing a mask sees that the woman has no mask. He doesn't know that she's not wearing it because she's medically exempt. She has bad asthma and she can barely breathe.
Good guy. Oh shit, she's just attacked him. Oh my god. Ah. Shit.
Can you see how scared the young woman is? I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be young and terrified because I'm not going to get into all of it, but look, I'll just give you the highlights, as it were. I come from a single parent household. My mum drank a lot, and she would do really stupid things when she was drunk, and being young and powerless and unable to defend for myself, I would get terrified like that. Especially when the police would come in, they would have to restrain my mum and she would have seizures and that. So I know what that terrified look is like because I wasn't old enough to understand what a seizure was. You know, it looked like a possession to me. And I recognise that screaming, that kind of pit of your stomach screaming. I recognise that. So, I know a lot of people are going to probably be saying that she pushed his trolley, but bear in mind this man has followed her around the store because she's not got the mask on. He obviously doesn't care to even ask why. Not that it's any of his damn business, but she's not wearing one because she has a bad asthma case. She can't breathe very well. That's why medical exemptions were made in the first place. He doesn't care. He just assumes because he has a mask on, he is morally superior to her. So in this weird world we live in where leftist ideas have proliferated, and one of the core leftist ideas is that the way you can treat people and the way you are allowed to be treated is directly related to your quote-unquote moral position. So if you're like a Democrat governor and you do what Andrew Cuomo's done or Gavin Newsom's done, you are free from any accountability, certainly any punishment. But if you are a conservative who has an independent mind, you haven't done anything wrong, you live a productive life, but you've just said the wrong things, then you are to be torn apart by vultures. That's just the way it is. That's the world we live in now, and that is what has contributed to the likes of this man here, who's twice the size of the woman and 3 times the size of the girl. And he grabs her and throws her because, and bearing in mind, he's obviously apparently worried that, oh, you're not wearing a mask, you're not wearing a mask. Have you noticed that these people who are worried about that always get as close to the person who hasn't got one or isn't wearing one as possible? Have you ever noticed that? Like you saw from the clip before this, they will get as close to you as possible. It's bizarre. They're not thinking with their brain. It's like their reptile brain, the amygdala, that little bit that's just solely responsible for emotions. They're just acting on emotion, but not good emotion. It's bad emotion. Anyway, I'll leave it there. What one do you think was worse, the first one or this one? Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this around to social media, Twitter, Facebook, Parler. It's needed now more than ever because YouTube is unfortunately throttling the reach of independent commentary channels and conservative thought. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. If you enjoyed that video, if I could ask you please to subscribe to the channel, hit that little subscribe bar down below, hit the notification bell beside it, and put it on notifications to all notifications. That will just notify you when I upload. I upload videos almost every day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow.